Hey folks, what's going on? We're down here on Georgetown, just outside of Gertie's apartment. Ugh, yuck. I gotta have a couch to sleep on, guys. We're still homeless. We got some work to do over on our new farm. Well, what we're building right now. The trust. You know what? I should just start sleeping in the GMC. Really, I really should. I mean, it's a lot nicer. But guys, we got some work to do. I got that field to finish off today. Gertie's just putting her face on right now. She should be out in a second. So we need to start by finishing off that oat field today. That's got to get harvested. But then, guys, I want to start building this new farm. That is going to be a major problem for us. We got to jump into this. We need to get going now.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Winter is coming very quickly. We need to get back over there right away and get this farm up and running before the winter comes. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck with everything the way we have it. I'm going to be living on Gertie's couch for the winter. Let's get back to this, guys. Let's get to work. Bitter batter. Early morning in Georgetown. Here's the cornfield that we planted and lost, guys. Corn's all ready. I wish I could harvest it. I mean, do you think if I came out here in the middle of the night and just harvested all that corn? Because no one's taken that property yet. That's going to be in the court system for a while. If I just kind of showed up here in the middle of the night, harvested all that corn, do you think anyone would notice? I could just take it all with me. Oh man, what's Whammer been up to? I see some work going on down in his fields down there. You know what? I'm going to miss being down on this side, guys. Being down over in this neck of the woods with, well, everything going on right down here. Like, we've got these two fields planted already. They're ready to go for next spring. I don't know how I'm going to feel about losing all this stuff. And you know what makes it even worse, guys? I'm driving up past the farm right now, and I can see the Stara up on the roof, which was supposed to be a big joke about, well, us having gotten rid of the Stara. And, well, you guys know, right? Yeah, now we are actually really stuck with a bunch of Stara equipment. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, just great. Anyways, Bluebird Day, kind of, I wouldn't say Bluebird, never mind, I take that back. We've got some cloud cover coming in, but at least it's not raining. So, you know what? We got half this field done yesterday. Just ran out of daylight, guys. It takes quite a while in the John Deere, this combine we got. The 630, I mean, it's doing the job, but it's just, for the price, we got it for cheap, right? You can't really complain too loudly, but this has got to be something we need to upgrade. As far as that goes, that's fine. I'm going to get Gertie to take care of this soon. But, guys, I've got a problem. I don't have a silo or anything to store grain because we don't really have a farm anywhere here. So this is where I'm in putting the grain. So this is, I don't even know, like 20,000 liters of oats right here. I need to take care of that today. And you can see, well, I've already contracted someone to come out and help me out. They brought down a front end loader yesterday. I've been scraping away some dirt and just kind of planning out where I'm going to put a small silo system. Yeah, just something small so we can get going. Something like 100,000, 150,000 liters, something like that. So I can at least get things started on this farm. So right down in here in this neck of the woods, I think it's going to be... Now, I was really debating on doing a couple different options, guys. I thought about just going with a standard steel bin, maybe with an auger going into it, go on the cheap side and maybe do it that way. You know what, since we're going to be here for a little while, it looks like. So yeah, I decided to upgrade just a touch, and the silo system we're going to use with it's going to have just a grain drop area instead, rather than going with an auger. I know that'd be a lot cheaper. This is going to cost me probably an extra, probably double the price at least of what just a simple bin with an auger would cost. But you know what, it's going to be worthwhile for me. So that's what's getting built today. It shouldn't take more than a couple hours for these guys to come out and build this stuff. Yeah, I almost thought about going with like a hardwall tank, but these little steel tanks will be totally fine. So I'm going to jump back in this for a little bit at some point today, clean off a little bit more of this, get it nice and flat and packed down, get an area where they're going to be able to place down all these bins. I think they're just putting some pavers down or something along those lines to distribute the weight, and then we'll see how much we actually need to pave. I don't know if anything needs to be paved on this or not. So anyways, we'll see how it's all going to come together, guys. But that's happening today. And then I still got to finish off this field and, well, fix the grain that's over there and hopefully put it in that silo. So that's really what we got going on. Since Gertie's just sitting there on her phone, I'm going to go get her fired up in the John Deere. She can start harvesting for me. I think that's a good idea. Let's get her up there. Man, it's already almost 8 o'clock. I was hoping to be out here like an hour ago. We're so far behind. Ah, man, if she didn't have to put all her makeup on, it would have been so much quicker, but girls, I tell you. Anyways, let's see if we can get the star fired up as well here. Get it warmed up. Let this thing fire itself up. Nice. This little tractor's been doing pretty good, guys. We had a chance to drive it yesterday. You know what? It doesn't. I think it's 85 horsepower or something along those lines. It's doing the job for me. I'm not going to expect much out of this thing, but it's pulling the bin, and that's really all I can expect, right? All right, guys. Gertie's got it. Look at her go. Nice. All right. Cool. So I think from what I remember from yesterday, we can do a pass up to the top, a pass back down, at least before we fill up that tank. It's such a small, like that header on there is only, what, 4.5 meters? It's such a small header, guys. I mean, look at, you can tell even just by the amount of grain we're getting here, the straw droppings we're getting. There's not much there. I'm just going to let her go and do her thing. I'm going to need to rent a windrower and possibly a baler to get all this picked up at some point, and then maybe get someone to come pick all the bales up. I'm going to lose some money on the bales, but you know what? There's no way I'm going to transport all these bales myself. So we'll set something up. But so far, that's really all I got to take care of. That's something for another day. I'm not worried about the straw for the most part right now. Even if it rains, that is what it is. Cool. You know what? I'm going to go down while I'm waiting for her. We'll take that front end loader. We'll just clear off a little bit more stuff. They should be here any minute, guys, and hopefully get this silo built. And perfect timing. They just pulled in. They've got the telehandler, and they've got a dump truck, it looks like, there as well, that they're going to be using to help build this. They said they got a couple of tractor trailer units coming with all the steel for the bins, all the support beams, all that fun stuff, the stiffeners, all that fun stuff is coming out right away. So that should be here any minute now. So I flattened out what I can of that. I think it looks pretty good. They said they're pretty happy with what they got. They might jump in that truck again, or that tractor, that front loader, and take care of the rest for me if there's anything they need to do. But I told them I was just going to come over here and focus on helping Gertie take care of this harvest and let them do their thing. That's probably our best bet. I shouldn't be involved in building anything right now. I'm sure I'd break something, right? But at least Gertie's doing well. Look at us. She's killing it. Ah, yeah, there we go. All right. Let's jump up and beside. We'll see if we can get what she's got in the tank. Oh, come on, Stara. Got the hammer down here. Let's go. Go, come on, Stara. She is struggling. Get up a little bit closer. All right, there we go. Ah, there we go. It's definitely struggling, guys. It's not the most powerful tractor in the world, but as soon as we get a certain amount of weight in this trailer too, it really starts to, it's more obvious that we're struggling on this hill. That being said, I did notice yesterday that when we got up near the top, I think it gets a little bit steeper here, and that 630 is starting to slow down a little bit, and we start to struggle. I don't know if there's some wheel slippage going on or what it is. I would think it's horsepower. I mean, you look at the size of the header on that. It's not grabbing that much, so I think it's just a horsepower issue. I don't think it's a wheel slippage issue. I'm getting good traction with the Stara, so I think it's that. I could be wrong, but who knows. Anyways, we're getting there. It's going to take us a little bit longer. We're not going to get a ton of oat off this field. It doesn't look like it was fully fertilized. It seems kind of sparse to me. Oh, and here we go. Here's the slowdown. Yeah, she's starting to struggle. Look at that. Come on, Gertie. Hammer down. Get it going. Get it up there. Yeah, we're down to 4 miles an hour. I got to slow right on down. Come on. There she goes. Come on back. There's a bit of a steep part right here. That thing just struggles up this section. Look at that. All right. I'll spin this back around. We'll put her down below. I'll wait, let her do more passes. It looks like we can fill up maybe once more into this bin, and then we'll just go dump out on the ground where we have been, making a mess all over the place. Well, guys, we're getting here slowly, very slowly. Look at how dirty this harvester's getting. Oh, she's a mess. Almost as dirty as Gertie. Oh, there we go. Come on, give me all that. Give me all that oat. Nice. I've been watching the guys down at the bottom. You can actually kind of see it. They've got one of the silos up already. The tractor trailer unit pulled in. They had a pre-built silo, just slapped it up. It looks like everything's good to go. They got the feed lot, the bottom dump area all done. Oh, you know what? She's got more in there. I'll take all this. So that's all up in place. Everything's looking pretty good down there, guys. I'm going to go take a look. Let's go dump out what we got here. We'll have, what, 60, 50%? That's okay. Let's go dump this all out for now. And let Gertie continue on. You can see we're making making decent headway in this fairly good-sized field. She's got a little bit more left to do. Maybe about What do you guys think? A quarter? Maybe a quarter left to do in this field. But yeah, we got a little bit left to do on this, and then I can just kind of focus on what's going on. Oh, look, you can see the silo now. Nice. The only downfall to what I'm doing here, guys, is by the time I get this field done, that silo system is going to be up in place, and I could be using it. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, let's just dump this all out. Come on, get all out of that thing. There we go. Just dump this all into place. We've got quite a bit here. We probably have about 50,000 liters of oat sitting here, guys. It's going to take me a little bit to clean this up. You know what? Let's just go for a quick drivey drive over to this far side, and I'll show you what we got so far. So they are up on just getting this up. They stopped for lunch quickly here, but we've got the silo itself. We got the drop bin. Now the plan is to put silos on either side, some extensions, guys. That's what's coming this afternoon. So those will be done here shortly, I believe, and they're pretty quick to put up. They just slap them down, wrap the bins, put the bracers on, and up they go. They're pretty quick to put up. Should have them done in next to no time. But you can see, yeah, we got to drop on one side, fill on the other. Fairly slick system. It was a little more expensive. Like I said, I thought of just going with maybe a simple bin, well, just a simple ground bin with an auger. But I have a system like this is just going to make my life a little bit easier in the long run. And you know what? It sends the base for our farm on this area. I mean, we've got a large portion of land right here that I'm hoping I can build into a farm of some sort. I don't know exactly what we're going to do down here yet, but there's such a big open area right in this spot right here. And not to mention, guys, just down here on the other side of our tracks, well, we have the old used car dealership and lot and shop. And I mean, we could use all this here as well. Plus, on the far side, that land right in the corner there, that field is also us. So, I mean, there's a lot of land down over in this neck of the woods we can use. It's pretty quiet down here. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's a lot quieter than we were before, but you know what? There's a lot of options down here. So let's go back up in the field. We'll finish off this field. By the time we get this done, these guys said they'll be done. So we should see what we have in a bit here. Last couple passes, guys. I just scooted down to the bottom. They are done. The silos are up. They're ready to go. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it from here. No, you can't see nothing. It's all trees behind us. Maybe we'll be able to take a look at that in a second. Yeah, it looks pretty good down there. I'm pretty excited. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Come on, let's go. Come on, Gertie. Hammer down. Let's get this done with. We're getting middle of the afternoon. I think it's almost quitting time anyways, but I'd love to say that. But you realize I've got to go and dump all that grain I put on the ground. That's got to go into the bin now. Because I don't want it sitting on the ground overnight. That's ridiculous. Come on, get up here. Come on, let's go. Oh, she's struggling on this hill, guys. She's struggling. I am struggling. Like 3 miles an hour. We're both. I think I've got it matted too right now. Come on, get up there. It's like, look at the slope going left to right here as well. It's starting to tilt down. I'm a little nervous for her. I don't think she would fare too well in that John Deere if that thing tipped on her. Oh, I stopped. Oh, come on, Stara. There she goes. I had to steer down the hill. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? We're going to get it done, but just by the skin of our teeth. Skin of your teeth. Does that sentence really made any sense to you guys? I've always kind of questioned that one. That's just never really rung true for me for anything.
I don't know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
We got to wrap. Gertie decided she had to go run into the woods and find a pea tree, I think. Anyways, we are all good to go here. Things are done. We got some grain left in the bin. I got to go bring that down. John Deere's up top. She's going to drive that down once she's done whatever she's doing in there. But guys, look at the view from up here. I mean, we can still climb this hillside a little bit more. The very top here where this barbed wire fence goes. Look down over the valley. Georgetown is, well, which way is it? It's like right over this hill. Right over top of that is Georgetown. It looks pretty nice up here. I like this area. It's pretty nice. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back into it. Get back to work. Let's finish this off. I still got some work still to do, and I wouldn't mind getting a cold one in me at some point here. Now, there's no point in me dumping this out on the ground. I'm pretty sure they're ready, and maybe we can do the inaugural dump into the silo. Yeah, there she is. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. Oh, yes. All right, so we got that center silo and then the 2 extensions on either side. Like I asked for, so we can get the extra capacity, which we're going to need, and the extra product level, so we're not relying on just one product, of course, going in there. All right, look at that. Excellent. That'll work just great, guys. And we even got some light on this as well that came with it. So these went up fairly quickly. Like I said, they're just steel rimmed with some bracers. Not too bad. You got the vents up on the top there. And do we have a ladder to get up on top of these? There's got to be a ladder. Oh, the ladder's kind of inside. That's going to be an interesting one. Do we have a ladder anywhere else? I don't see a ladder here. Huh, I wonder if they're going to put anything on that. But otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a fight for me to... Oh, that's going to be a fun climb. You know, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Figured out.
You figure it out.
You figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out. You figured out.
Yeah, figures it out.
You figured out. You figured out. Figured out. It's figured out. Figured out.
You figure it out.
Figured out.
You figure it out.
Figured out. Figured out.
Yeah, they should figures it out.
Figured out.
All right, guys. The inaugural dump. Here we go. The inaugural dump. In going out. In you go. Oh my. Yes. Love it. All right, guys. There we go. We got the silo system built. The farm is officially started. About time. Don't you think? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a long process. I owe these guys 6 figures. It's coming out of a loan that I've had to take out now. And we're going to be shy some cash. Yeah, I'm going to need to take money out. It's the only thing I can do. I mean, I got to build a bunch of buildings at some point. Let me see here. I'm going to take the front loader. I'm going to load a bunch more stuff up here. Methinks we'll just load this with the loader. It'll probably be quicker, won't it? I don't know. There we go. 3,000. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll have to figure out a different way of doing this. That's yeah, it's quite a bit. This is going to take me a while. We've got probably 50,000 liters in there. Yeah, I'm going to be driving this back and forth for quite a while. Empty this back on out. But this is one way we can do it, I guess. I could load it all into the bin and drive it over then. But really, is that worth it? Oh, this dirt pile's in the wrong spot as well. I don't know if there's a better solution for us, but this is the work I'm going to be doing. Oh, so much for grabbing a cold one, guys. I've got some driving back and forth to do here. And by some driving, I mean a lot of driving. Maybe I can get Gertie to do this. Probably not. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us today here on Georgetown on the new farm. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Slap that like. Don't forget to subscribe. And folks, I'm going to catch you next day. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you then. This is Klutch. Over and out. Oh, darn it. Spilt.